G'day my friends, how are you? So I've got some new Miniart figure sets to show you. So we've got the Panzer Crew from France. We've got Tank Riders, we've got the Ardennes set. And we've got the Panzer Crew, 43 to 45. So this one's very similar to another one I got, which was this German Tank Rider. So they would go well together, those two, wouldn't they? But this one's very popular at the moment. I've really had difficulty getting this. I've ordered this from a few different places and said no, we said we had it, but we've already run out. But finally I've got a copy of it. So it looks really cool. So let's have a look at it. Alright, so you get this cool box with the cool, pictures and stuff. He looks pretty serious about things, doesn't he? And then you get the back here with the instructions. They're pretty detailed, so you get a lot of colour guide. You get a lot of stuff showing you how to put it all together, because it's not the easiest. You get the camo pattern for the splinter one, and then you get your colour guide. So we open it up. Open it up. Rattle it out. So there we get that. And then we get the figures. We get another figure, and another figure. So we get the Miniart MG42. Really nice little kit, I reckon, by Miniart. Always like their machine gun kit. And they include everything. So you get the little bit of ammunition, belt. You get a spare barrel. You get the ammunition box. That's the top of the actual machine gun. And you get some different stands you can use. Little ammunition box there. And that's even, I think that's a something to go with the machine gun. Not exactly sure. We get their standard kit here. This is starting to get a little bit dated, but it's still really good. Fantastic little thing. I got heaps of these in my stash, and they're really handy. So we'll get them out of the way. Been doing some resin figures, American infantry for my massive rifle, bloody Abrams. And you also get just your standard kit here. This one is pretty good, but it's a bit dated. These helmets are starting to date a little bit. So here we go. Here's the first figure, and you can see that is absolutely covered in flash there. You could probably do a little bit better there, Miniart, but you can see how pretty advanced they're getting with their plastic figures. So you got the two legs here, and then you got the body. You got the soles of the feet you can put on. You get the body, and then you get the head, and then you get all this wrapping to go around him. So they don't look the easiest to build, but not completely impossible. So this would be our officer, I do believe. He's got all these little skirts there, so they would go around his legs, and that would go around the back of his legs, and then he's got his collar, but he doesn't have the feet because his feet's not showing, and also something to go around the back of his neck there. Pretty good though. That figure's going to come up really good. We might make it a bit later so I can just show you how it comes out, but I think this might be the... No, this is not the officer. That's definitely the officer. Got another one here. There is a lot of stuff, a lot of stuff you'll have to clean up with these. And then you got the head. Miniart have really improved with their plastic heads. With their older kits, they've been putting in resin heads because their older heads were terrible. But the detail in it, you can see when you get cracking on it and you get it cleaned up, it's going to come up really nice. But just to look at it, first of all, it does look a bit bad. But yeah, you'll have to, intelligently build it. But once you get it done, you get it done. And then two of the figures actually include different helmets. But I've got some resin helmets in my stash. They've got like the chicken wire on them and all this kind of stuff. They look really cool. So I'm going to use them. But I've only got 6 of them. They only included 6. So yeah, it was like $20 from China, and you get 6 of them in there. But this is the French one. So what do we get in there? You get these cool little figures here. I don't like how they've included that and said, oh, just scratch build the that part of the headset. You could include some photo etch, mate. That's not really good. But you get the basic figures in this one. So they're just your summer sort of ones. It'll be a very handy kit to have. So let's rattle them out and see what we get. So you get, this is it. You don't get any weapons. You don't get nothing. You just get this. And they do look good. Like, Miniart's new figures are really good. The head even good. They're really nice. And you can see nothing wrong with those. They will come up really good, really basic. And so we've got the officer here. So this is our officer. And there's his headphones with nothing else. And his officer cap. So that's a pretty handy kit, but for $20 you could include, you know, some photo etch maybe to complete what's on the box. And then we've got this one. All of them were $20 each, so that's 20 Australian dollars. I don't know how much that will come to in euro or pound or US dollars. But Aussie dollars are worth the least. So the Aussie dollar is strong, but it's not the strongest thing in the world because we're only a little country at the bottom of the world. So let's have a look in here and see what we get in this one. Alright, so we get a bit more in this one. So this one's a bit better value. You get their newer weapon set, so with the, you know, strange weapons. More of the later war weapons. But not, you know, that's not the rule. So here we have, I think this is the guy standing up, so that guy. He looks cool. Head looks pretty good. But same thing, they didn't include any photo etch. They could have done that. Like, luckily I've got some dragon photo etch that has all these on it. So I can use that, but you know, you shouldn't have to rely on dragon. Here we got another one. So this one's leaning over a bit. So I'd say it might be that guy. Yeah, I'd say it's that guy. I could be wrong, but I think it is, because you see that he's got that sort of uniform that way. Like that. And then we got another guy standing up. So this would be this guy with the binoculars. And it includes the binocular set, but it looks like you have to fiddle around making it up. And you see how they've, see how they've included all the wires molded on? They've got the hands separate so you can get it right. That looks pretty good too. And then we've got the last one, it would be this guy. Yeah, because you can see his tie. So he looks like an officer. Looks like there's a really high-ranking officer there. 2 sort of medium-ranking officers, and I don't think they're officers, I just think they're crew members. I think he's meant to be the actual commander. And you see he's got a tie. And then he's got his little map thing, and you can put some of your map stuff on that. Really cool. I actually do like this figure kit. This is nice. Really cool. And I'll show you some of the other stuff that I'm working on. I'm also working on a really cool diorama, so I'll have a look at that. But I've just been working away on this, making some figures. So I'm just starting to paint this guy. So heaps of stuff, cool stuff going on, my friends. And I will speak to you again very soon.